Hello there, this is Mike with Mana Bluff, bringing you an M14 8-4. I've got a certain buddy of mine, RJH, Ryan, playing alongside, and we're going to have some fun. Hopefully we see each other in the finals. What do we have here to play with? Oh, man, we've got all of the pieces for the black-red, or pardon me, black-red, the sacrifice deck, the best kind of pieces. Bargary, which is cool. We love ourselves a Bubbling Cauldron. Honestly, the pick that I'm seeing here, though, is the Rumbling Baloth, because I want to be green. I like green. Super big, scary creatures, and then the other people to my left can be fighting over the red and the black. Whereas someone else might see a Giant Growth, but I see Rumbling Baloth, and I want it. And, yeah, not much of a particularly exciting follow-up. I see Corrupt as possibly the best card, which is not exciting whatsoever. Alternatively, especially since I picked a double green card, alternatively, like Planar Cleansing, that's pretty sweet. I think I can play into it. I'm not necessarily excited about picking it up here, especially since it's triple white, and I don't necessarily want to be triple white. I don't want to be base white of something because it's the weakest color. What other picks do I have? Just be green-red, or pardon me, green-blue, and just gum up the ground as much as I possibly can. That being said, I also like green-white. You know, Sentinel Sliver is really good. I don't know, is Wall of Frost better? I think probably in the dark, Wall of Frost is a little bit better than Sentinel Sliver, and that's what I'm going to pick. And I'm kind of hating myself for not picking the Sentinel Sliver because I see a sweet Banisher Priest, and there's no way I'm not picking that up here. Banisher Priest is just awesome. And now I said I didn't want to be base white, but triple white, probably base white worthy. Double white, it can be a secondary type color. And going into either of these, I'll be fine taking either of these. Being green white, being blue white, being blue green, but Banisher Priest is definitely the pick. And another Banisher Priest? Yes, please. Man, that's just starting to get into picks. I love myself a Trained Condor. I would love to have this card. I think Banisher Priest is slightly more powerful than the Trained Condor, though. Because, I mean, it's a removal spell on a stick. And don't we like those? Yeah. Into a Sensory Deprivation. Stormhorn Chanter. I mean, don't want to be picking more of these white cards. Or this is another Millstone that I've seen. Am I going for the? Do I just pick it up here? Just go for that kind of deck? Just blue white grind them out? I haven't seen much green, so maybe this green ship is kind of sailed. I am seeing a bunch of white. And this card is pretty sweet. Stormhorn Chanter is good if you can get up there. That being said, the Sensory Deprivation is just fine, but I'll tend to see those. Auramancer is fine too. Do I try and live the Millstone dream? Nah, I'll be a little conservative, take the Stormhorn Chanter. Now picks to be made. Picks to be made. Dawnstrike Paladin, you get these when you get these. They just happen. Capuchin Knight, once again, another kind of thing you just get when you get. Frost Breath, Plummet, black is, some of these black cards are pretty sweet. Like they're okay. I'm not moving into black for an Undead Minotaur or a Knowing Zombie, but nonetheless we're seeing a fair amount of black. I'm not moving into red for Lightning Talons or Seismic Stop. Plummet though, if I'm gonna be green, I want Plummet. But I mean, Frostbeth is definitely better than Plummet, and I think it's slightly better than Capuchin Knight Dawnstrike Paladin, especially if I've got this blue going on. And Griffin Sentinel, sweet. I mean, I'll be blue-white flyers. That's fine with me. And Griffin Sentinel is exactly the kind of card that I want to see this show that white is open. I mean, I love how I said going into this, I don't want to be white, don't want to be white, don't want to be white. No, guess what? Illusory Armor, that's pretty sweet. Slap it on your 5-drop flyer on turn 6. Into Barrage the Expendables, that's somewhat surprising that it's there. Vampire Warlord. Oromancer or Pillar Field Ox. I'll see both of these cards, in all honesty. I don't really care about Pay No Heat. I'm not going to play it. I mean, someone could play it, though. And it's playable. Whereas these cards do things. Pillar Field Ox. Sentinel Sliver, yay! I ended up getting it back. I would love a Fortify as well, but I'm taking creatures here. Solemn Offering, mostly because it's foil, not because I'm particularly excited otherwise. And yeah, sideboard card too. Foil plus a nice sideboard card, I'll take it any day. So it looks like I might not even be blue. I mean, I'm super open. I know I'm white. Hey, no need to include race into the equation. I know I'm gonna be, plains-based thingies. Dark Favor. I picked the Dark Favor over the Abomination. 1, because it's double black, or the Abomination's double black. 2, if I just end up getting sweet enchantments and black-white enchantments, you never know. Especially because I'm not tied to blue whatsoever or green, which is sad because I love myself this Rumbling Bela. Dude's pretty sweet. What do I want to see? I want to see all of the trained condors, which is kind of unfortunate considering, all of the other sweet blue flyers. That being said, blue was not all too open as much as we saw. We saw some late-ish blue, not anything. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a reason to still be in green. Enlarge is just that good. Enlarge is good. And definitely going to take it here because it's easily best card in pack. Well, easily assuming you can play it. Oh man, this game just swings games. And it's not like my blue is particularly exciting. Enlarge is sweet though. And Ratchet Bomb, that's fun. Phantom Warrior would be cool, but I guess a Hunt the Weak. If I'm gonna start taking these kind of cards, Hunt the Weak is not bad. My cards are okay, and then I'm gonna start trying to move into green a little bit, so I'll take it. Hunt the Weak. Phantom Warrior would still be pretty sweet again in that blue-white flyer deck, or decks with blue in them, I guess. But so far I like the green, and Enlarge is worth moving into some more green for. It's not like we didn't see much green, but it's not like, Rumbling Bela plus Enlarge is better than all the blue that I have, easily. And we get a Gifted Pacifism. Yeah, can't pass that much up. So I guess no one's in white from either direction. Just getting gifts galore from the left. Now getting gifts galore from the right. I'll take it. Third pick Pacifism. Oh man, Trained Condor. What is happening? Maybe green is just not open. Maybe I do need to kind of cut my losses and move out of this Enlarge kind of game, because I am not seeing much green. That being said, if I want to stay... So, question. Trained Condor versus, say, like Giant Spider, Enlarge, Rumbling Bela, all of that kind of stuff. Obviously, a turn 3 kind of flyer, whereas turn 4 would be more gun board. I want to stick to this green plan. I have a feeling that I'm going to be able to get the kind of stuff that I want, and it's going to end up working out. Guardian of the Ages. Do I want a 7-drop Defender? Not really. But I will take a 3-drop Griffin Sentinel. Yep, I think the ship has kind of sailed in the sense where I'm going to hide my blue cards and just go with what I've got here. Brave the Elements. Wow, I'm still getting picks and picks and picks. I like Fortify. Fortify is really sweet. I'll just know that I have the blue, I guess. Troll Hide's awesome. Awesome, quote unquote. Caption Knight's good. Do I want more 2-drops? Yeah, I'll take the Caption Knight there. I have a feeling I'm going to be getting those Fortifies. Brave the Elements, I pick later on. I don't think, especially considering I could have had a creature in the form of Capuchin Knight or Fortify, which I think is sweet. I don't think it's necessarily worth picking up right there. And look at this, a pacifist. White is clearly open. That's fine. I guess, am I mono white almost? I mean, if I'm mono white and I'm just getting gifted pacifisms, what, 22 picks into it? So 8th pick in pack 2. That's the game we want to play. That's the game I'll play. Alright, and I think here is where, I think I have an Oromancer. Do I have Aura? I mean, I've got 2 pacifisms. Yeah, I'm going to want at least 1 Oromancer. That was fairly easy to pick. Yeah. So early white, late green fatties. Let's see if this kind of strategy works. And no, it's not that I don't want a Siege Mastodon. I'll be able to pick that up. I just take the silence because it's rare, really. I don't particularly care about just a boring 5-drop, is what it comes down to. I don't want Divine Favor at all. I'll take an Altar Suit because someone could use it. And look, oh, but I'm taking the Fortify easily. Perfect. Show of Valor, do I want a Trick? Or a Shimmer? Yeah, no, I'll take a Trick, because sometimes you just want tricks. I want neither of these cards. I'm taking oh, Decisions, Sun Magus. Because I am playing a lot of white. And Island. Sorry, I'm not playing that color. Here we go. Alright, pack 3. Choice is Rise of the Dark Realms. You can get to 9. That seems pretty sweet. Okay, so choices between Woodborn Behemoth. This is the kind of 5-drop that I definitely want. Sentinel Sliver, I'd love a Fire Streaker. Messenger Drake is pretty sweet, but not going to be able to play it here. Definitely not playing the Brindle Boar. Actually, when I say that there's a pick. It's actually the Woodborn Behemoth, because I do have a Sentinel Sliver. Granted, this one's foil, so I'm quite tempted. Whoa. Looks far more humanoid than I thought it actually was. But Woodborn Behemoth is just that much better. Sangir Vampire. That's a pick, though. Darksteel Forge. Hold on. Pause, let's see what that. Oh yeah, Darksteel Forge. It's not worth anything. So we can play the kind of game where Elvish Mystic. Rampish, I like that. I can wall swords. My 4-drop slot, just gum up everything and just bink, bink, bink away. Verdant Haven, it's not exciting. I'd love a Claustrophobia, but I can't support that double blue. Honestly, thinking the Wall of Swords over the Elvish Mystic, I'm not going to be able to benefit as much from an Elvish Mystic type effect, whereas I would a Wall of Swords, just solid on curve kind of thing. Seems like a straightforward enough decision. Angelic Accord, that's not going to happen. Another Wall of Swords I don't want, but a Plummet I'll take. I'll take a Plummet. Yeah, taking Plummet, just in case I end up needing it. Giant Growth, though. Boom. That's what I want. Ooh, or do I want, say, a Charging Griffin? 13 creatures already? Windstorm is sweet, Sentinel Sliver is sweet. I'd love a Charging Griffin, but Giant Growth is just going to be awesome. Giant Growth is going to be super awesome. But how many tricks do I have? I've got Fortify and Show of Valor. Or I could have Charging Griffin. Yeah, Charging Griffin just to have the power in the air. Oh, and into a now I pick the Giant Growth here. I do already have 2 of the Griffin Sentinels, and Giant Growth is just that much better than Griffin Sentinel. But this Master of Diversion is something that I'm going to definitely be taking down. I wish I had more of them. So finally filling out my creature kind of slot, and a 3rd Griffin Sentinel there is fine. I already have a Solemn Offering. I'll take the Suntail Hawk. It's not exciting, but I'm not excited about it. I'll take the Lightning Talons because that kind of hurts me in the sense where I don't want to play against it. Darksteel Forge because it's mythic. And this is the deck, really. 3 combat tricks. 3 combat tricks, 1, 2, 3 removal spells. This just finisher into Stone Merchant. I like this. I like this deck. It's pretty sweet. Definitely going to be a 10-7 kind of deal. 10 white, 7 green. And there's the deck. Seems pretty straightforward to me. Sure, I'll take another Wall of Swords if I end up needing to gum up the board a little bit more. But really, I'm playing essentially mono white in large. Is what's happening. But hey, that's a deck, right? We'll see if it ends up working out. See you after deck building. Sure. Shadow Bone Apostle, whatever planes. Alright, and like I said, here's largely the deck. See you soon when it's built. Alright, so like I said, the deck largely had itself built, and here we go. I wasn't wrong. It's going to be a 10-7. Moto suggested 11-6, but I want to be able to a little bit more reliably hit the Rumbling Baloth on 4 and the Woodborn Behemoth on 5, or even, enlarge on 5. But here we go. Here's the deck. 1, 2 pacifisms in the form of my removal suite. 3, if you count this kind of Hunt the Weak, is a meh-ish. 2 combat tricks. Fortify, Show of Valor. Giant Growth is I'm putting it in between the combat trick / removal spell variety because it's going to be good enough to get it either way. And then I do have the double Banisher Priest package, so my removal spell on a stick. Oromancer to buy back these pacifisms when I can. And sideboard strategy, if I find myself needing some more, against flyers, I've got a Plummet. And I also have another, if I happen to hit like the blue-white flyers deck, which I don't think is going to happen, or the blue flyers deck, because I have all of the white. I'm the only white player, it looks like. I've got, what is it, the Wall of Swords. I've got Solemn Offering for that the 2 bubbling cauldrons that we saw going around, or that Angelic Accord. Other than that, not much too exciting. See you in round 1.